We are, yeah. And I'll bet you Greg's late. Because he ain't told me I'm late. And I am late. But I'm officially not late because Greg ain't told me I'm late. So, today we're testing Greg Tech, Cortec, same as usual. Only problem is there ain't a whole lot to test this week. Other than the fact that I need to beat Junior with a shovel. And we'll get to that in a few minutes. So, I've got some soul sand running so I can get more fuel made. Hey, now he says I'm late. About time you catch up, buddy. By the way, I have to say today is an absolutely great day. It's always a great day when I can get Greg to tell me to shut the fuck up or to shut up and fuck off, because that is just fucking hilarious. I managed to do that already this morning because I'm just that damn good. Okay, so Greg has been lazy playing Star Maid, and so we don't have a whole lot this week. And let's see what we have here, other than Greg's disclaimer that he's playing Star Maid and he's, well, behind on stuff. Now, he says various bug fixes here. I'm not quite sure what all they are, but I do know one that is very awesome, and that is he fixed the thing I was complaining about last week with these plates. So I can now go ahead and cut my plates down, because it now only takes 32 RU a tick, just like cutting down the buell. So that is awesome. So now I can actually get the tiny silicon dust out of it. So that has been fixed. Other than that, I don't know what the tiny thing fixes are, because he's not nice enough to put it into the changelog for us to know what the hell it is. I will say it definitely is not the fact that this stupid thing takes a circuit, because it still takes a stupid ass circuit. I'm going to complain about this forever, or until I forget to keep complaining about it. Let's see. There's a Boxinator recipe for filling crates. We're not working because of an accidental recipe conflict with a recipe that puts 16 empty crates into one empty crate to make one crate of wood planks. Now you can't crate crates anymore that way. Crates still count as wood planks, of course. I won't remove that. So, yeah. Whoever the hell is crating up wood using Greg's plates, congratulations for finding that, because I never found that one. I don't use Greg's crates. I got these nice IE crates. They work so awesome. You can actually move stuff around. Don't need a crowbar. They're great. So I have no idea. And there's not a whole lot I can test with it, because one, I don't have a Boxinator. Two, well, I don't have a Boxinator. I don't really care. I don't think I use a Boxinator for anything. Unless Greg forces a recipe in there that I actually need, I don't use it. Now for the meat and potatoes of the day. Oh no, there's one more. Bottom textures of blocks being Z mirrored, most notably in the sensors. Again, this is just a visual thing. Nothing really that I need to test. And I have no idea what the hell it even means, other than I'm guessing that the bottom of something was mirroring the top and looking funky. Kind of like Cordy's bench here, where this line and these lines are all going this direction. This one going the same direction. These are all fine, but when you look at there, it looks weird. You know, that one, the line goes all the way over, but then you got these cutting this way. That should be a flat panel on either side to make it look more normal, I guess, is kind of what they're talking about. Not sure exactly what that is with Greg's sensor thing, but, you know, there you go. Because all the sensors look like this on the sides. So, again, no idea. Now, let's get to the reason that I need to beat my son with a shovel. And I am so going to beat him to death with a shovel because of this. Greg has made it now that if you touch a burning box when it's on to try to remove ashes from it, you will take 2.5 hearts of damage. So there's a burning box. And let's get what I want to waste here. Let's get a... I don't have any lignite to waste. Let's go get some... Let's just put some sticks in. I got tons of sticks. Don't put this here, stupid. Can't put a burning box in the middle of a lot of things that are flammable. You're just going to make things burn up and then you're going to be pissy. So let's move this over here with the rest of the burning boxes. He doesn't seriously put a burning box in the middle of his wooden IE crate. Yeah, I caught that. Shut up, Greg, I caught it. I so was about to be that stupid. Okay, so I'll light this bad boy up. I have no armor on whatsoever. And there you go. I just took damage. I did not take 2.5 hearts of damage, though. It didn't show any damage. Greg, why am I not taking damage? Why does it just say I am? Now, if I use a shovel, it will take them out, makes a nice sound as well. And you don't take the damage. Now, let's put on the heat suit. Make sure that it actually... Okay, so the heat suit will still take care of that. Read what? I read what you said about the crate, me putting it in the crate thing. Dun, dun, you're officially still late because YouTube saves timestamps and stuff. He doesn't seriously put it there. Oh, it says up to. Oh, okay. Well, you can't expect me to read. So is it more hearts of damage the better the burning box is? So if I get like a steel one, is that going to do more damage because it puts out more heat? Let's try this. Put this here. And we'll turn this one off. Come on, turn off already before you burn up my damn scaffold, because I know you will eventually. Alright, so when it's off, does nothing, as it should. So now we're going to take these out, we're going to put them over here, and we're going to do that. And, okay, that actually does more damage. So the better the burning box, that one didn't hurt me. That one didn't even tick health. That's not ticking health at all. Is it because I'm grabbing... Greg, I found a bug. I can cheat. You're needing a shovel. If I have ashes in my hand already, it don't hurt me. Ah, screw you, Greg. I don't need a shovel. Now, will it work if I have an actual full dust in my hand? No, because you can't grab it like that. Hello, spoof. But I can just do this all day long. Just keep doing this, and I never take damage. Don't break shit. It's my job. It's what I'm here for. This is what I make all the big bucks for, is breaking your shit. Hey, Qwerty, how's it going, man? Alright, so along with that, there is an actual decent change that I am glad was added. And that is, if we throw something into the crucible, I got some bronze scrap here, and I'm going to throw it into this crucible, and I'm going to turn this bad boy on, and I'm going to let it get to about 500 degrees here, and I'm going to go, shit, I need what's in there back out. I can't remember what I threw in, or I thought I was throwing in tin and I threw in manganese or whatever. And if you do this, it's going to hurt like hell. But now you can do this. And apparently it completely clears a crucible in one shot. I was expecting it to do one piece at a time. Apparently it'll clear out everything in one shot. So that's good or bad, however you want to take it. Cleaning out scrap with a shovel is an awesome thing, but I'd much rather only do one piece of scrap at a time, because sometimes I just want to get the top shit off at the top. Let's see. I've made the same mistake of crafting. Wait until Bear realizes that it eats up his hunger bar, depending on item count. Great. It'll make me have to eat more. Which, with all this dungeon loot food, I never notice anything like that, because I have so much dungeon loot food that I always have plenty of food on me. It'd be awesome if you're going to clear out the whole thing like that, if we could shift and do just a piece or something. Now, the other thing that he did, I still want a refund for. And Greg says I can't have a refund. But apparently now, you can put in things that are made up of butt tons of material, way over the limit. Do I have a mass storage left in here? I don't want to use my extender there. Don't have one sitting here. Let's see. A safe. This is a pretty relative easily thing to do. Mechanical safe. That's 27.5. Takes 3 small gears, a regular gear, quintuple plates. So, yeah, I know you're gonna start bitching because I'm out of charcoal. Shut up. Deal with you in a minute. There's a regular rod. And then we need a whole lot of bronze plates. Do we have any of them? We do. Alright. So let's see what we can do about making a safe real quick. So we need... how much was that? We need quintuples, that's 5, and we need 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, and there's 4, and then is it these on the bottom? I can never remember. There we go. Got to get real close to your work or else it flies. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put these in one more time. There we go. Quintuples. And get rid of that stuff. We need that there. These here, and we get a mechanical safe that is 27.5 things of bronze. Let's see. So here is what I got told to shut the fuck up about today, which I thought was awesome. In the past, if you went and got a safe out of a Greg Tech dungeon, and you were an idiot, like me, occasionally, and you decided you were going to melt it down because you didn't have a shredder, and you threw it in, and you went, well, what the fuck? Where did the damn thing go? It's not in there. Well, it is in there. Problem is, it's in that bonus stack area because it's over 16. Crucible can only hold 16. And in the past, if you did that, your only way of fixing your Crucible is to break it and lose the safe. Apparently now, you can pull the damn thing right back out. Because, I don't know. Because Greg's getting soft in his old age or something. I don't know. I wish that worked for when you throw in something explosive. Alright, let's put our safe right here. There you go. Now we got a safe in here. You can have a piece of bacon. That's my emergency food for when I'm starving. I now have an emergency thing of food. Alright, so that is it for the Greg Tech stuff. That is literally all we have this week. Now, me and Net were talking yesterday when I was telling him about this needing a shovel. Hold on a minute. You know that you would have gotten back the safe when breaking the Crucible. I never got that back before. You get it back now? Even when you break the Crucible? Because every time I've broken a Crucible with a safe stuck in it, I lost my damn safe. So you telling me now I even get it when I break it? This is getting pussy mode. I gotta try this. Hold on. Greg, you're becoming a wimp in your old age. Alright. Let's break this out. Greg just wants to waste durability on my wrench is all it is. And now I forgot what I was just talking about. Alright, so we're going to throw this in. And we're going to break the Crucible with a, not a wrench, pickaxe. And holy shit, I got the damn thing back. Yeah, Greg is seriously good. You owe me steel and titanium. At least one safe's worth of each. Because I have so wasted at least one of each. Let's see. You have always gotten back the bonus stack as far as I know. Yeah, I've never gotten back the bonus stack. I'm guessing it was probably active. I'll have to go back to an old version and check it out, I guess. But I don't remember ever getting back the old. Yeah, it won't actually cook what's in that bonus stack. That bonus stack is literally sitting on top of the crucible, not affected by heat in any way. So that definitely wouldn't have been it, Cordy. Now, what the fuck was I talking about when Greg bugged me about that? Yeah, well, careful and safety is not my first priority. Blowing shit up and thinking first, or reacting first and then thinking is usually better. Yes, I'm not talking vaporizing the crucible. I'm talking I have thrown something in, broke the crucible, and not got what was in it back out. I swear I have. I am definitely going to go back to an old version and try this. Because I so have lost a couple safes that way. Now, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, me and Nat were talking. Greg was trying to get me to not talk about this. Me and Nat were talking. Since you have had such a busy week with StarMade, not had a lot of time to add things, this week would be the absolutely perfect time for you to add a galvanized tank. Because it's literally the same thing as the stainless, just a little different in color and a little different in size. I'm sure those blocks are, really easy and really quick to just throw one together. I'm sure it doesn't take a whole lot of work to add a whole new multi-block, since all you have to add is the galvanized steel wall and the galvanized steel main valve. This would be the awesome time for you to add that. Wouldn't take you but a few minutes, I'm sure. And then you could go back to flying your starships. And we'd be just happy and all that. I can't use Supercoder's mod on the GT6 only server. I am using it, but I'm not using it on the GT6 only server. We're trying to find holes in the GT6 server, and that's a big freaking hole. The fact that we don't have a tank between wood and stainless steel. Because you need something you can hold gases in that isn't going to eat up every bit of chrome and manganese you have. And it's not like we can make tungsten or titanium somewhat early on. You got a lot of processing you gotta do for that shit. Okay, bitching done. Let's get to Quartec. And Qwerty, what the fuck is this weird shit you added this week? Holy crap. There's also not going to be a whole lot of testing with Quartec this week, because he added something that's really not going to be used yet, so I ain't making this weird shit. Sounds like a whole lot of weird magical shit I'm probably not ever going to get into anyways. Let's see. Bear calling Supercoder's mod super easy and simple to make. Hey, Super, he's indirectly talking crud about you. Didn't say it was easy to make. Well, technically I did. It's easy for Greg to do. Not saying it's easy for everybody else. Greg just knows his code, so adding 2 blocks with his code is probably pretty easy. So yeah, shut up. Stop trying to get me in trouble. I can do that all by myself. Okay, so there's a change that with the crafting, he fixed an issue where the recipe scanner would not properly convert GT6 hammer recipes to Cortec hammer recipes, even with add all hammer config option set to true, which is the way it's set right now. So that should mean, if that is fixed, that all machines that take a hammer should now actually be a Cortec recipe. So let's see here. Is the compressor one that takes a hammer? No, it only takes a wrench. Trying to think what recipes take hammers out of the top of my head. I think a mixer's only a wrench too. That's the wrong mixer there. Okay, that takes a hammer, but can be done in a crafting table. So that didn't go over. For some reason, we still get this weird thing with everything that does take a hammer when you look it up. Let's see. So apparently the bronze hammer doesn't have a regular, but that wouldn't have one anyways, because I think he takes them out. Yeah, molds take a hammer too. So let's check them out. And they take a hammer. So it still isn't going over there, dude. I can still do it this way. And we definitely have your config set to standard, which is true, right? Unless you change that this week. Let me go check the config real quick. Give me 1 sec. Dun, 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 dun. Config, Greg Tech, Cortec. I'm trying to find disable to keep advanced hammer recipes in crafting grid. All hammer recipes equals true. So it definitely should be working that way, and it definitely isn't, QWERTY. So good luck with that. There's your bug number 1. Now on GT6 Fight, we're going to turn it the other way, so the hammer recipes will be disabled because we have a couple whine asses, crybabies, that apparently using a Cortec anvil is too much for them. So we will test that out, that it works that way over there. It converted bookcases and tools, so why the heck not molds and mixers? I don't know, QWERTY, you're the modder. My job is to break it and point out the shit that is broken. I did my job. Good luck with that. Crafting. Added config option to put all the basic hammering recipes back in the regular crafting table. For those of you who think it's just too crazy to try to smack a table with a hammer. I.e. the other thing I'm going to be checking on Fight that we just talked about. And we'll leave those crazy people unnamed. He added a language Chinese.lang file, courtesy of NH4H CR207. Holy crap, has he got a chemical for a name? I think that's a chemical compound somewhere. Let's see, materials. 21 new materials have been introduced to become part of the upgrade system. They all stem from one, which is Chemical X. Now, this is that weird magic-y shit he's adding. I have no idea what the hell this is going to be. I think QWERTY's getting a little weird on us now. These are your chemical Ys and chemical Zs, I think there might be. Where is the actual chemical Z stuff? Everything is all shiny. She's weird. Bucket of chemical Y. Now, isn't these things so... Why would they go in a wooden bucket, QWERTY? Wooden buckets are for very basic shit. If this is some magic shit, why is it going in a wooden bucket? Wouldn't it go in a regular bucket? So this is your chemical Y, which I still don't know how you're going to replicate this shit. Because it's a magical element. How the hell are you going to do that? Alright, let me read this shit. Hold on to your pants. I'm going to try to read. 21 new materials have been introduced to become part of the upgrade system. They all stem from one Chemical X. Chemical X is obtained by electrolyzing many objects containing magic, such as netherwort, ender pearls, thaumcraft crystals, with mineral water, separating the unearthly power from the mundane matter. It is too volatile to exist in a solid state or predictably. The sentence don't seem right to me. In a solid state or predictably react with most materials. Okay, I got it. See, I told you to hold on. So, this stuff is supposed to be volatile. So there is no X down here apparently. So I guess that's good. And yes, I've read all of this already, QWERTY. That's why I said I seriously don't use any of this crap, because it's really weird sounding. Chemical Y and chemical Z are produced by electrolyzing chemical X with any form of pure carbon. Carbon dust, graphite dust, diamond dust, ash, dark ash. Chemical Z is a lump of energetic, unstable goo that is dangerous and not very useful. Chemical Y, however, is stable and can be used to coat many other materials. So this is your chemical X shit, which shows up in the matter replicator that it can be replicated, but it takes nothing to make it. So, is this really going to produce you chemical X out of nothing? You probably want to remove that, because if you can scan the chemical X, it's going to take nothing to do it and no power. I don't have a replication system, so I can't test it, but that really seems bad. So, mineral water, netherwort, you get plant remains, and chemical X. Ender eye, or eye of ender, and mineral water, you get beryllium dust, sulfur powder, which is a small piece of sulfur, and chemical X. Astral silver and mineral oil, you just get regular silver. Vintium, you end up with ash, and your chemical mana quartz, you end up with just quartz dust. So all kinds of weird magical crap pulsating iron you can even do, which will just give you iron back. Then you have your shards from Thaumcraft, which apparently is going to give you Chemical Y and Chemical X. I'm not quite sure why, but apparently it will. Ender Pearl, just give you beryllium. Mana Steel, you end up with steel. So on. Oh, you can even do an enchanted book, and then you get Chad back. So, yeah, all kinds of weird shit in here. You're going to end up getting your Chemical X, and then you put your dust with the Chemical X, and you get Chemical Z, which is apparently a glob of goo, but it's an ingot. Can we do anything with said ingot? We can make double ingots of... Really, Qwerty? I hope you're taking a list of all these. I can use 2 Chemical Z ingots to make a double steel ingot? That's one hell of a way of getting steel. So, I think that would be another bug. And then your Chemical Y crap is what you're going to end up making all of this stuff with. And it's froze my game. Give NEI a second to catch the hell up, apparently. That's an NEI bug, yay me. Well, congratulations. You and NEI are great friends, aren't you, Qwerty? Maybe it's going to unlock. Error loading recipe, Java lang null pointer exception. And it is flooding my thing with it. Qwerty, I don't believe you did something right. Go to Discord real quick. Into the, yeah, that place, the coding corner. I'm going to show you what my log looks like. If it'll let me post it. I'm going to delete it. Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to let me put all that in there. It's flooding the shit out of my log. Let's put it that way. There's not even one of the 1 seconds that I'm getting flooded with. So apparently it's finally caught up, but you have a big issue with that to deal with. Have fun with that. Qwerty's going to be busy for the next week. Alright, so in a mixer, which I'm not sure why he picked a mixer. This would be the perfect thing for a bath. Aren't you bathing this in this chemical? Apparently he thinks you need to mix it to bathe it. But, yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. And holy shit, there is a lot of recipes. 3,637 of them. And that makes a red CY11 item casing out of ruby and chemical Y. If you do Vintium Saw Blade and Y, you end up with a raw blue CY11 Saw Blade. So you have Y2. I don't know where Y1 is. Where the hell is Y1? Apparently, Qwerty doesn't know how to count. He skipped 1. So you have 2, 4, 5. Where's 3? There's no 3 either. 3, 4, 9, 10. And then, yeah. So apparently there's up to Y10, but mixing a couple numbers apparently. 1 and 3 definitely don't exist. I think Qwerty's superstitious and thinks 1 and 3 equal 13 and can't have those two numbers, something. Shut up, Supercoder. I didn't break shit. I'm fighting shit that's broke. There's a difference. So then this is where I do believe it goes to more work in progress. There's not a whole lot of shit you can do with these. Other than apparently making more efficient tools out of them. So let me keep reading. Let's see. There are 11 isotopes of chemical Y. Bullshit. There is not. There's not a 1, there's not a 3, and there's not an 11. There's like 9. I call bullshit on that. The first 10 are made of infusing a heavy metal, such as gold or lead or uranium. So apparently this one is tungsten. This one is osmium. Wait a minute, I think that was osmiridium, isn't it? That one's uranium. Hold on. Yeah, osmium, okay. So osmium, iridium, platinum, gold, lead. There's uranium-235 and plutonium. All right, why did you choose plutonium? Wait a minute, can you do it with regular uranium? Okay, why did you choose uranium-235 for the uranium one, but plutonium is the non-isotope version? Why wouldn't it be uranium-238 and plutonium, is it 249 this one is? Or 235 and 241? Consistency here, man. Consistency. So that's your first 10. Or 9. Attempting to melt or crush or mold these isotopes will cause the rapid decay of the chemical Y, leaving you just the base metal. The 11th and most powerful isotope, which doesn't exist, is made by coating a crystal. Almost any crystal will work. Now wait a minute, it actually showed me that I could do the crystal thing, but there is no crystal versions. That might be where that null point exception is. Okay, so this is where you get your 11th one, is with the crystals. That's why there was a ruby one. Because I got them switched up and the material list doesn't say which is the main. Aha. Okay. Let's see. It is made up of coating a crystal. Almost any crystal will work. Based on the spectrum of light that the crystal reflects, the CY11 has a particular effect on kinetic energy received by the crystal. Unlike the metallic isotopes, however, CY11 is too strongly bonded to be restored to its base material. Tools can be made with chemical Y isotopes by either crafting the tool heads out of ingots and plates, as with any other material, or by infusing the base material's tool head with chemical Y in a mixer. Still think it should be a bath. And then the actual armor upgrades involving these new materials have not yet been implemented. You can make efficient tools out of them in the meantime. So if you want to play with this stuff until he gets the actual upgrades in here, you have tools you can make, but you have to craft them. You cannot mold them, as I just got done reading. And I'm not testing this shit right now. I'll wait until it gets a little more fixed, and then we'll set up a whole thing and test it then. That's, gonna give me more time to actually get the shit set up to do it, because this is a whole lot of shit I gotta set up. And it's still work in progress, so let's let him get some work done in the progress department. So, I think I'm actually done with testing today. Amazingly quickly. But that happens sometimes. We all need a break from Minecraft and Greg Tech sometimes and need to play other things. I've been shooting people every night. Haven't got a whole lot of shit done. Just ask Crazy. She complains at me all the time about it. But unless Greg and QWERTY have something I need to test tomorrow, which if it is, I'm sure it's going to be pretty small. Tomorrow we are going to work on getting the battery boxes stuff finished that we were working on last week. I went, like I said, and got a bunch of soul sand and getting that turned into soul sand oil. I'm going to sit here and screw around with that for a while today so I can get some more stuff processed up over yonder. For my circuits, I've already got 20,000 soul sand oil ready. Yes, that was quick today. Not a whole lot to do. I'm also probably going to dig out an area over here later on today so I can redo these, because this is going to be the first thing that gets done with the battery boxes. Is I'm going to probably make some motors tomorrow so I can hook them up and put some automatic switches on them. Except I need aluminum for the automatic switches, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to find another way of turning them on and off until I get the automatic switch, basically just pulling the damn batteries when I need to and putting them back in until I get the aluminum made. And then we'll start getting the aluminum made. And I'm also probably going to work on that lithium chloride stuff tomorrow so I can actually get lithium. I need to look at that and see what all I'm going to get lithium chloride out of so I can actually get that stuff processed. Because I'm not sure at this point where I'm getting the lithium chloride from. Because there isn't a lithium ore anymore. Hold on. I need the liquid. Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one. This is the one I need. Alright, so where is my... Damn it, I need the fluid. Give me the damn fluid. You use a dust to fill this thing? Where is a fluid of it? Oh, wait a minute. I know how I can do it. I can do the smelting it. There we go. Lithium chloride. Oh, wait a minute. I thought you got that out of the... Holy crap. Alright, hold on. Lithium dust. Get the lithium dust out of molten lithium chloride. Oh, we can get it right out of clay. Well, son of a bitch. I thought we were getting it out of there. Okay. Ferrite dust, don't give a shit about. Love of Delight will give it, but that's way too much. Spodumene will give it, but that's way too damn much. Brown clay, that's 98. That's still a little much. We can't do that. Lithium oxide. Small piles of lithium. I should be able to get that, or wait a minute, purified, tiny purified lithium ore. I should be able to get that out of sluicing something. Really? What about the tiny dust? Wait a minute. Tungstate. Doesn't that give lithium? Where the hell is my tungstate? Russelite, bauxite, andesite. Molybdenite, oxide, stibnite, ilmenite. Where the hell is my tungstate? I have some. I might have to break down and go to the damn nether and find me some cadmium at this point. Tungstate, there we go. This has always given us lithium before. Silver, pyrolusite, lithium chloride. Okay, so that's where I got the lithium chloride from. Alright, so we're going to crush it. We're going to sluice it. We could bathe it to get extra silver, but we're not going to do that. We're going to sluice it, which is going to give us the lithium chloride that I was talking about. Okay, so that's the issue. So then the lithium chloride, I'm going to have to make into the fluid and then electrolyze it. 28, not a big deal. Yeah, the clay one is an MV tier, which I have to have aluminum for, so I can't do that one yet. So it's either go with cadmium batteries, which isn't hard to get, or use this, and I'm going to need the chlorine anyways, and use my tungstate. So I will, I guess, figure that out today, and we'll talk about it tomorrow when I actually do it. So you guys are getting a short one today. I might be back in a little bit to do something different. Depends on who's around and what's going on. I got to find out what the state of GT6 Fight is after the crash we had yesterday. And if it's up, I might go back there and finish what we were trying to do. No, I'm not doing sodium batteries. I will do cadmium long before I do sodium. Sodium is a waste, and you need a lot of sodium for other stuff. What, Junior? Okay, so apparently if Shadow gets his ass out of bed, we'll race here in a little bit before Junior's got to go to bed. Cadmium is really easy to get. You only have to find that stuff in the nether. Is this stuff? No, it's chalcopyrite. Cadmium. Where is? It's going to be a small pile of it, probably, for what I'm looking for, unless he changed that. Used to get it. Sphalerite. That's where we get it. Yeah, that's the ticket. So if I go into the nether and I get sphalerite, I can get cadmium ore, tiny purifieds of it out of there. And then I do believe if I take this and I put it into a centrifuge, I can also get a tiny refined cadmium. So not difficult at all. And Shadow says he has literally said something already and I must have missed it, so he's already awake. So Shadow, get your ass fucking ready, because I guess we're going to be racing here in a little bit. So yeah, I will probably go with cadmium. Stibnite I don't think gives cadmium, unless that's something new Greg added. I don't remember getting cadmium out of stibnite. I remember getting it out of... Let me look up what stibnite actually does here. But stibnite is harder to find than sphalerite. Sphalerite is really easy to find. You just go down near lava and start digging. Stibnite literally says it only gives antimony. So definitely not stibnite. If I go back and look at cadmium, and look for the tiny purified cadmium. That'll show me all of the things that I can sluice, which is this outerite shit. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's in a new thing or not. Selenium ore, I don't know if that exists in the new world gen or not. Sphalerite I already talked about. Cadmium itself, which I don't think exists. I think this is where I've gotten the cadmium I have is from chalcopyrite. I don't know what that shit is. And then sphalerite, selenium, chalcopyrite. Yeah, this is all going to be the same shit over and over and over. So yeah, sphalerite is going to be the big one. I may actually have some cadmium sitting over here waiting. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a whole stack of cadmium waiting to be processed. Thorium. There's some more. So yeah, I've got a lot of cadmium right there. Just needs to be thrown in and get shredded. So I'll get that thrown in there and we'll probably make cadmium batteries. There might even be some more in here. Very little though. So yeah, that's what I'll be going with. So give us probably 15, 20 minutes, half hour or so, and we'll be back with our Race to Fusion in GT2. And tomorrow we will work on getting these batteries and battery boxes and all that good stuff and working towards aluminum. So have a good one. See you in a bit.